Hi there, it's Kara, and you might hear Cedric in the background because he's beside me in his little seat. This is a video response to Marie from Bits and Clips. She did a video on her new household binder, and when I watched her video, 2 light bulbs went off my head and made me think that I needed one of these. Every time I saw an article or anything on making these types of binders, they were usually to organize your financing or organize menu planning and stuff, and I don't do either one of those because, well, I'm lazy. So I always thought those weren't for me until I saw her video. Okay, so first light bulb was that it was pretty. She got something, I think she got it at Target, and yeah, I always thought you needed to get something, you know, an old recycled binder from your husband's office. No, she had a nice flowered one. So I went to I tried at Amazon actually first, and they didn't have much. So I went to Cath Kidston from the UK, and I got this. It actually came in a 2-pack. There's a pink one that I'm going to use for more reference type papers that I don't need to look at all the time. And the second light bulb that went off was when she showed her Take Care of Me pocket. Now her pocket was closed, but I need to see everything. So the light bulb went off. I'm like, that's exactly what I need to get those piles off of my kitchen counter. Because what I still use actually is a book of lists. I write everything down, but in this, here's my old one, it's right here actually. It's dirty. My new one just came yesterday. It was pretty full, and so I'd have all kinds of stuff like shoved in. Yeah, someone helped decorate. Shoved in the covers and shoved in as bookmarks, or on piles on my counter. And this would be on top of the pile, and so now my pile is in this pocket. So that was what. When I saw her pocket, I'm like, okay, I can make one of these binders. One of these binders could actually be not a lifesaver, but, you know, help me keep organized. So you can see it's just stuff I need to do. This needs to go into our vacation album, which I need to send to Canada, and some addresses that were on Christmas cards that need to go in my book. And then this pocket, actually, I ordered it thinking I could put my book of lists in it, but it's not very strong, and that lives on my counter anyway, so I put some Post-its in there as well instead. And this is just a pocket that I got. I'm a scrapbooker, so it was just in my scrapbook supplies. So it's got 2 pockets, and this actually folds over, and you can see that it ties. So I might put some pretty ribbon or something, but I don't think that's ever going to be small, empty enough to be closed. Yeah, so you can see that it's pretty. I actually made these myself. It's just scrapbook paper backed with cardstock, and I put some labels from Better Homes and Gardens website on there. I actually did a tutorial, so I'll put that up on how to make those. It's really simple. So the first thing I did, of course, was order the binder, and I looked on for different pockets and stuff, and I ordered those. And then the next thing I did was to go to Abby Garvey's site, Simplify 101, because she's like my organizing guru. And Marie from Bits and Clips also put up a Pinterest page where she list of all kinds of printables and stuff. So I checked out that, brainstormed, thought of all the different types of sections I needed. Abby had like article, step-by-step, how to set one of these up for yourself. So I got all that together, and I've just kind of been organizing, and it's been a couple weeks now, just trying to get it how I want it. And now it's all put together. I finished it yesterday, and what I want to do is just live with it for a couple weeks and see if it'll work for me, or what tweaking needs to be done. So yeah, I made my list. I got everything piled and sorted, and then this is what I came up with. So first section is my to-do. So in here's my master to-do list. This isn't my whole list. I've got a huge list, but that hasn't been copied in yet. And there's like a cleaning list I want to copy over, and then there's some ideas on different blog videos I want to do. And the next section, and these are in pencil because I might switch things around, or I might rename them. So, and I already noticed that I didn't put them up high enough. So if you can, see how you can not quite see what it says? When it's closed, you can't really see it all. So I'm going to put those higher when I put them in pen. Yeah, I'm sorry my voice is kind of scratchy. I've got a bit of a cold. Yeah, so this is activity. So this was something that was working for me. I had, anytime the kids had like this is actually for their winter vacation, their week they're doing at the art center. But what I would do is I'll put it on my calendar. I'll put when I put it on the date, and I'll put a P with a circle, meaning that there's a paper. It is actually in another spot, but now it's here. And then on this, I'll put the date that it is or it starts, and then I'll put the initial of the kid, and that's the 4 older ones are doing it. So all of theirs are there. But there's just one in here now, but I'll have them, I've always had them in order of dates. Next is kids to do. And right now we're working on thank you cards for Christmas. So I've got things that they need to do. And then this is a pocket, and this is our list of Christmas presents in here. And then I got these thank you cards. Actually, Abby Garvey linked those as well. So I've got all the thank you cards the kids are doing, and all right there. So just pull it out whenever we have time to do those. Next is online classes. I love taking online classes, especially scrapbooking and organizing. I'm taking I'm taking a class with Abby Garvey right now, so that's this. And these pockets are great. They're like only halfway up, and you can see they can go pretty fat. You can put a lot of stuff in there. And I thought that was easier than these types of pockets because where it goes right up to the top. You have to open it from the top, because for regular 8.5 by 11 papers, or I guess it's A4 here, it's really hard to get them in one of those other pockets. This is just really simple, and I'm always pulling these papers out and putting them in so I thought it would be easy to. They just came today. That's why that was the last thing, was waiting for these pockets. So I'm excited about those. And that's more from online classes. Oh, it's really hard to do this one. Pretty birds. I love this. Okay, sorry. Next is home maintenance, and this isn't quite finished yet either, because I want to make a list of all the things I need to do every month, and then I can check them off. Where did I get this? I will check where I got that from, and I will put it down below. Next is home improvement, and I just want to have a list here of all the things I want to do to the house. Pretty yellow dots. Next is meals and recipes. I thought I might as well try meal planning, but this is like 2 weeks ago when I started this binder, and I haven't done it yet, so it's not going to get done. So here I started a list of our tried and true meals, and I'm just going to list them. So whenever I was like, oh, I'm going to make this week, I can just look and say, oh, I'll buy some groceries for that. Yeah, see, I got some sheets for meal planning, but I didn't do it. And then there's some recipes I just threw in the back of there, so that's a good place to keep those. This is birthdays. I had this was living in my cupboard, and it's just it's really old, can you tell? It's just a list of birthdays, whose birthday's when, and what I want to do is have a sheet in here of if anyone tells me, oh, I like this and their birthday's coming up, I can put their name and then put a gift idea there. And then this is just extras. There's extra pockets, this baseball card things. This is the one from my Take Care of Me pocket. You can see how it folds up. And then different extra sheets that I've printed off. Labels, big pack of labels. Most of these are from Better Homes and Gardens. And then some more sheets that I printed off. And then the very back, you just flip it open, and it's the emergency page, which needs to be filled out. So that's my binder. I hopefully, once I work with it for a little while, I'll get it tweaked, and I will show you my system with my calendar and my lists and how paper works in my house. So hope that helps someone. And yeah, go make a binder today. Oh, I'll show you Cedric. He's over here. I don't know if he's asleep or not. Oh, almost. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. You're bored. All right, take care. Bye.